Hi, I'm Colleen Taylor with TechCrunch TV. We're here at the NewMe Accelerator, which is a residential startup incubator. This is the house where all of the entrepreneurs are. So follow me, we're going to go inside. Hey, so here we are with Wayne Sutton, who's a partner of the NewMe Accelerator. Hey, Wayne, thanks for inviting us into your house. Can you tell us what the NewMe Accelerator is, what your focus is?
So the NewMe Accelerator is the first minority-led accelerator for minorities, and our demographic is women, Hispanics, and African Americans. And so we are part accelerator, part incubator for tech founders and entrepreneurs. And I like to say we are a mix between the real world and the social network, working with startups.
Yeah, because we're here at this house and it's a residential program, right? People live here and they work here for 12 weeks. Can you tell me about what that's like?
Wow. So myself and Angela Bitten, we came up with the concept last year to do the NewMe Accelerator. So we actually went through the program and so to have that experience. And so this year we have a house again, and we're not living in the house with the entrepreneurs, but we have currently 7 founders living in this amazing house in Grandview Park. And from our experience last year and watching these founders this year, the experience is great because you put in entrepreneurs from across the country with like vision, like passion to launch worldwide products and companies, but also different personalities living together, sharing bathrooms, sharing food, spending hours together. And so it is a fun experience, but also challenging because in the beginning it's usually like, yes, let's go. And now we're getting closer to the halfway point. It's kind of like, I need my space. So, but it's great, and the energy is great, and everybody know that the bigger vision is just not just say, I'm got to create my company for me to be successful, but to know that I'm doing it for other examples of people who look like us and in our demographic that we're working towards.
Great. And can you tell me about how the program has grown? I know you founded it, or you co-founded it in 2010, and how has the program grown over the last couple years?
So the program has grown tremendously, and I will say that is a lot of that is due credit to our sponsors and our supporters, everybody from our mentors and speakers from San Francisco, from Silicon Valley, who has welcomed us, saying, we get it, we understand the demographic, we understand that in terms of data that 1% of tech startups are founded by African American, we understand there's lack of women founders, understand that there's not a lot of Hispanic founders in tech, and so they get it, they know the problem, and so we're trying to be part of that solution and not say that there's any disparity, but saying that that somebody needs to step up and do more to increase the number of founders. And so with everybody from of course we had working with Google, working with HP, Tag, Wilson Sonsini, Adreessen Horwood, and tons of other major sponsors. And I couldn't say enough about our amazing mentors and speakers. Everybody from Ben Horwood, we got Eric Reese coming up soon. We got Kapoor, a lot of people from other popular startups from Twitter and from Facebook, just really being supportive of the program and what our vision is for the NewMe Accelerator.
And what do you see as the big challenges, or what do the people here at the house tell you are the big challenges for people who are minorities and working in the technology industry?
Well, that's a good question. I think some of the biggest challenges is sometimes is not having the network and the resources. Because when we got people here from Detroit, Atlanta, we know Boston is a tech hub. We got some people from my hometown, North Carolina, but they're tech hubs and small tech hubs. But if you're not plugged into those even smaller tech hubs, you really missing out on a lack of resources, a lack of knowledge base, whether it's anything from developers to mentors or advice or getting good valuable feedback. And yes, we have the internet. Yes, we do Skype. We can do Google Plus, Hangouts, and so forth. But it's nothing like hands-on experience working with some of the brightest minds in Silicon Valley and out here in San Francisco. And so the challenge is sometimes just to access the resources and then access to capital and then exposure, like what we're doing here today. I mean, I was in North Carolina. I've been an entrepreneur for 10 plus years. I co-founded my last startup in 2009. And if you're not plugged in, I'll be honest, nobody cares. Nobody cares, and it's tough when you're a entrepreneur and you may be the only one in your community or your network that's working on a tech startup. We got a programmer, her name is Tiffany Bell, who's in our program last year. She's in Fayetteville, North Carolina, female entrepreneur, does Rails, does iOS, and also Android development. And her day-to-day, she can go weeks without interacting with another tech entrepreneur. And so those are challenges that a lot of entrepreneurs face. And then also, even out here, it's finding good talent, finding good people for the people, the entrepreneurs who live in the Bay Area. And so imagine that with people outside of the Bay Area.
Right. So it sounds like it's not even just racial, but it's also, or gender, but it's also region is so important.
Yes, that's why we look at, people want to take what we're doing, in the NewMe Accelerator and take it to other markets. And we have big visions, we have big plans for all of that. But it's the reason why we say, we're entrepreneurs, we on the East Coast. So it's the reason why we say we want to come out to the best place in the world to launch a tech company. But we're also now looking at what we can do in terms of the experience and take what we're doing in terms of NewMe experience and go to other underserved markets and reach underserved communities and provide some valuable information that, be frank honest, unless you plug it into the right circles, a lot of entrepreneurs getting bad feedback, getting bad advice. And everybody now wants to be an entrepreneur. It's cool now. We can blame the social network for that. We can blame Zuck and Jack Dorsey for all that. It's cool to be an entrepreneur. But also, there's a system that works out here in Silicon Valley, and there's a method that other ecosystems across the country try to duplicate. And if other hubs don't follow that, not necessarily duplicate it, but follow some sort of successful pattern that has come through here, not pattern matching, but successful methods that come through here and hit those other regions, then we can produce more successful entrepreneurs, create jobs, create wealth across the country, which is a need right now. That's why Ed recently startup movement is taking off, because he's saying, all right, yes, you can be an entrepreneur. And so we try to do the same for demographics that are underserved.
Great. And I know you guys get a lot of good mentors here at the house who talk to the entrepreneurs. Can you drop some names for me? Who are some of the people who come by and work with NewMe?
Yeah, so it was amazing. The first day they got here, and Angela and myself, we knew they were coming, but we didn't tell them, kind of like surprise. So Mitch and Frida Kapoor came by the first day. Wow. And in terms of, we try to say incubators and accelerators, first day you come in and have that experience. I mean, that was pretty cool. And thank you them enough for that. But also, the Google has really been good to us in terms of just supporting us with their multiple developers, staff, their teams, and so at HP. But in direct names, some of the Hinton from Kiss Metrics has came by, and also Thomas Cano from LaunchRock, Ben Horvath has came and spoke to the founders as well. Margaret, who works with, she's a partner at Juice and Horvath. We're also working with Wilson Cecini, a law firm. So Carlos, one of the partners and the lawyers, came by to give good legal advice. So a lot of amazing, speakers and mentors we got. And Doug Williams, business development at Twitter, he came by, and we have a North Carolina tie, and it's great, come out here and we catch up, talk about North Carolina, UNC, and basketball in San Francisco, and talk about tech and what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur.
Great. Well, I think we're just kind of excited to go inside and meet all your founders. So can you show us around?
Most definitely. I know they're excited to meet you. It's a great group, and this second class is a worldwide class. So excited for you to meet them.
Great.
My name's Nathan Jones. I'm the founder of Ag Local, and we are a web and mobile-based marketplace that connects buyers to farms around them for the purpose of buying meat, to have more understanding of where their food is coming from. We're going to deliver this through a web front end, giving the choice, but we're also going to use affiliate networks of butcher shops, and of course the farms are going to participate in this.
And you are from Kansas, right? So how are you liking San Francisco?
Love San Francisco, one of my favorite cities. I used to travel back and forth to San Francisco when I worked for the Kauffman Foundation before I left there. So worked with a lot of the startups and some of the funders in the scene in San Francisco for about 2 years. So I love San Francisco, love being here. It's great.
Andre Gabriel from Butler.com, and we're building a social shopping game that lets you live out your fantasies of being rich and famous. Everyone wants to be rich and famous, right? So in the game, you immediately receive 1 million shillings. It's our own virtual currency, which you're able to then use to buy real-world items. So you can actually go to a particular website with a price and a picture, and you can import that into the game and own it within the context of the game.
Can you tell me where you're from and how you're enjoying the NewMe experience so far?
Sure. I'm actually from Boston, Massachusetts. I just graduated from Harvard University in May. The NewMe experience has been amazing so far. I've met a lot of great people. The mentors have been extremely helpful, and it seems like our company will have a good chance at growing here in San Francisco.
Well, my name is Chris Lyons, and the company that I'm starting is called Picture Menu. And what we do is we allow any restaurant the opportunity to transform their regular paper menus into an elegant mobile application for your iPhone or your iPad. And through that menu, allow them to create smart business decisions.
Cool. And so, and where are you from, and what are you thinking so far of the house?
Well, I'm currently from Johns Creek, Georgia. I used to live in Atlanta, Georgia, and moving from all the way to the East Coast to San Francisco has been an amazing opportunity. The networking that we've had through the NewMe Accelerator, also the connections and the people, and just the knowledge that we're learning is something that you can't really get from a traditional school, because being in the environment of the startup world and just creating your business in such a short time span has really allowed you to learn and reach your optimum potential when you're creating a business.
My name is Cheng J, and I'm working on an application called Helper, which allows users to make customer care inquiries and get answers delivered to them from experts without the inconveniences and frustrations of phone holds and phone menus and all that. And we also harness the power of social media so that people can make inquiries via Facebook and Twitter just by tagging Helper, and we take care of the rest.
And can you tell me where you're from and how your experience has been here at the house?
I am from Harare, Zimbabwe, actually. Yes. I attended university at Duke University in North Carolina. Then I moved out here to San Francisco, and the experience in the house so far has been excellent. I like it. I like the city. I like the other guys here, you know. Oh, and the girls too, but yeah, I meant everyone.
My name's Amanda McClure. I'm the president of Kairos. We are a company that we're coming out with a new style of reporting for enterprise businesses. Specifically, we're taking POS data and analytics that are in their system and sales data, and we're displaying that in a new way with augmented reality and object recognition.
And I know you have a co-founder who's also here. Can you tell me, do you guys come from the same place? Where do you come from, and how's the experience been?
Yeah, Brian Burkeen is my co-founder. We both met while working at Apple, and we just sort of, through our own sort of set of experiences, he has over 10 years in consulting in different fields and different industries, and we just kind of brought our ideas together, and we're like, this can be done, you know, it's really cool. So he's from Miami and I'm from Houston, so we just have been working on this project digitally, you know, through the internet and through quarterly meetups and things like that, getting together. And now being a NewMe has actually given us the opportunity to kind of just focus on it 100% of the time and pull something out really quickly.
So my name is Rachel Brooks, and I am from Michigan by way of Chicago most recently, and I'm working on a company called The Modulus. We are an e-commerce platform that allows any brand to provide their customers the technology to customize and watch products live render from their site. So something like Nike ID, except available for the rest of us.
Wow. And so how are you liking the West Coast coming from the Midwest?
I really love it. So I actually used to live in New York, and I think when I was there, a lot of people were like, oh, you're so California. And now when I'm here, everybody's like, you're so New York. So I think having a West Coast experience is so cool, so important. I like how everybody's really chill. But I think long-term, I might be one of those bi-coastal people.
My name is James Norman. I've been working on UB Video for a little bit. And essentially, our company is it's a mouthful. So it's a multi-platform video delivery solution that's basically built on discovery. We started this idea with building Pandora for video, and it turned into a comprehensive platform that we're going to begin licensing to cable providers. So I come here from Detroit. It's a great energy out here, a great networking opportunity. Since I've been here, I've just been able to rapidly get more feedback on the product from a different perspective.